So take courage, my heart. Stay steadfast, my soul. He's in the waiting. Oh, you're in the waiting.
Pastor Jake here, AMP Student Ministries, youth pastor for Harvest Christian Center. And we're back doing our Bonfire Convos once again, where we get to know our leadership students here at the youth group for Harvest Christian Center, AMP Student Ministries. And today, we're going to interview and get to know
Ciera.
She's like so excited about this. Like, she has been not really beating down my door. I was going to say she's been beating down my door to do this. She really hasn't been beating down my door. But she's been excited about doing this, and I've been excited about jumping back into doing these. We've been away for a couple of weeks because we've been really busy around here doing remodel stuff. But we're back at it today, and we are excited to bring you some stuff about Ciera. That should be like a new segment. Maybe I'd do a new YouTube segment, like stuff about Ciera. Like Ciera can just come on every week and just be like, this is stuff about me. Yay! She's got jazz hands. She did that already. Anyway, so we're here with Ciera Stam today in our Bonfire Conversations. We're wearing our lit shirt. She's wearing hers. I'm going to start with this question right here. Are you ready to go? I'm going to turn my chair so you can...
Sure.
So, I'm going to start with this question, and it should be an obvious answer. What's your favorite color, Ciera?
Orange and yellow.
I thought you was going to say like blue, because...
No.
Anyway, no, it's not. Her favorite color is orange and yellow. Why? Why do you like orange and yellow? Is there a certain reason?
Well, yes and no. I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
so
okay. Wait a second. That has nothing to do with orange. Like they're green.
It does.
No,
yeah, it does.
they're
Because
red.
Michelangelo is my favorite.
Oh, that's right. He
Ninja
was
Turtle.
orange. You know what? I always
Yeah.
forget about him. 'Cause I don't know why. I probably act the most like him. Raphael was my favorite Ninja Turtle of all times. That could be because of his sarcastic nature. And I might have that just a little bit on occasion. Only on occasion. Which is about every day. So, Ninja Turtles. So, Michelangelo's your favorite Ninja Turtle. Do you know ninja? Like ninjutsu? Like,
No.
Can you break boards with your hands?
No.
No. Okay, can you want to try? Like, we can find a board. We got tons of boards laying around here.
I'm good. I'll probably break myself.
I would break myself. I know I would. All right, so Ninja Turtles. So, is that your favorite cartoon, or do you have a different favorite cartoon?
I don't really watch cartoons.
Wait a second.
Wait, hold on.
Do you even
Wait.
watch Ninja Turtles?
Yes, I did until like they ran out of seasons. So.
Oh, okay. Well, you can rewatch them
Yeah,
over again.
that sounds like a great idea.
That's,
But,
anyway.
like my favorite cartoon probably would be Tom and Jerry.
That's so weird, folks. Like, anyway. Tom and Jerry. So, what about Tom and Jerry makes you like Tom and Jerry? Is it
And it's just funny.
just funny? Tom and Jerry, some
Especially
good
the older
stuff.
or the
Some of you
cartoons.
kids out there watching are like, what's Tom and Jerry? Some of you kids are like, what's cartoons?
Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes. I was a Looney Tunes fan, and I was a Tom and Jerry fan. Like, I used to get up. This is so funny because, like, when I was your age and younger, every morning we'd get up for school. Like, every morning, 6 o'clock, flip on the Tom and Jerry while you're getting ready for school, eating some cereal. It's good times. Good times. So, all right. So, Tom and Jerry's favorite cartoon. Do you have a favorite television show, like, outside of Tom and Jerry cartoon? Like, do you have a favorite, like a go-to TV show that you're gonna watch? Like, if you're gonna binge out on something on Netflix or Disney Plus or PureFlix, shout out PureFlix, awesome thing. You should buy that. Anyway, if you're going to do one of those, like, what are you watching?
I'd probably end up watching Fixer Upper.
Fixer Upper. Okay, I can get down with that. Like right now, we're in a bunch of remodel stages everywhere, like my home here at the church and everything. So I can get down with that. All right, so what about let's shift gears from television and stuff for just a second. But what about siblings? How many siblings do you have?
I have 3 siblings.
3 siblings. Boys or girls?
All 3 are boys.
Oh, she's the only girl, y'all. Only girl. It's so sad for her. She's probably wants a sister real bad. She has some sisters, girls that are like sisters in her life. But all right, I'm going to ask this question, and it's mean, but I'm going to do it anyway. Who's your favorite brother?
Honestly, I don't know anymore.
That's because Samuel doesn't like her as much as he used to.
Exactly. Which is the youngest
Which
out of all 3. He's 2.
He's
years
2.
old.
He is 2 years old. My wife watches him on a weekly basis. Every week she watches him. So, like not like overnight all week long. Like let me say that on a daily basis while her parents go to work. Which her parents actually, so side note, I'm going to tell them, her parents are actually our Royal Rangers and our missionettes, our girls ministries leaders here at Harvest, and they do an awesome job with our grade school kids on Wednesday nights, man. And Royal Rangers is so much fun. It's better than Boy Scouts, and it's outdoors, but it's also with a lesson about Jesus involved. So they teach them how to do all kinds of things that are survival type stuff, that are good to know for men type stuff, like just growing up being a man, and then in a culture that I'll say it, I don't care. In a culture that says, you can be whatever you want, this is a program that still teaches boys how to be men, and Missionettes Girls Ministries teaches girls how to be women, and I'm not being sexist or rude when I say these things, but there's just things that girls can do that guys can't, and that's cool. And there's things that guys can do that girls can't, and that's cool. And that's what these programs teach. So that's her parents. Her parents do that. They're awesome people. Wanted to shout out to them. So you got 3 brothers, Samuel,
Dylan, who's 13, and Travis, who's 22?
Something like that. He's in his 20s, early 20s. Travis hangs out with me a lot. You got to have a favorite brother. You don't have a favorite, like Travis isn't your favorite brother? I really suspected Travis. Like, we love Dylan. We play by Dylan and gun show all the time. But, like, I really thought Travis would be your favorite. Is it a tie between, like, Travis and Samuel?
Yeah.
We love Dylan. Dylan, we love you too. She loves you. She really does. They're all her favorite. I just had to do that to her to put her on the spot. All right, so you got 3 brothers. Where do you go to school at? Like when school's happening, because we're in summertime now, but
Central High School.
Central High School. What grade are you going into? What grade are you going into?
I'm gonna be a junior in high school.
She says that reluctantly. She's gonna be a junior. She sounds like my daughter Haley, who does not want to grow up at all. So she's going to be a junior at Central High School this year. She's one of our awesome leader students at Central for our Christian club that's there as well, where we meet I forget, it was Mondays.
It was
right?
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays, see, my brain is done. Coronavirus and everything else that's happened.
At 3 o'clock to 3:30.
So from 3 to 3:30 on Tuesdays after school, we used to meet in Mr. McMillan's room.
Near the cafeteria.
We had a good time, and we were working on things, and then the stupid coronavirus happened, and we shut everything down. But that's okay. So we'll get back to that next year when we get going again. So you go to Central. What do you do? Like, what's some of your extracurricular activities at school? What's your favorite one? Or the only one? What do you do?
I have 2 that I do.
Okay.
So I'm in concert choir at school, and I'm also in color guard, and I do concert band in this fall.
So you're in concert.
Winter.
You're in concert band in the winter. Color guard, which is part of band.
Yeah.
In like spring and like early fall, probably like fall football season stuff.
Yeah, football season.
And then wintertime, you're in concert band.
Yeah.
And then you're in.
And then year round, I'm in concert choir.
Which one of those is your favorite?
I can't choose.
You can't choose between them. Do you play an instrument? Like, what instrument do you play? You're in band, so what instrument do you play?
I play trumpet.
She plays the trumpet. She says that reluctantly. I wonder, do you think you play badly? Is that why?
Yes, I do.
I doubt it.
No, I'm last chair.
Hey, I'm usually last place when I'm playing sports, so it's okay. I'm usually last picked or left out, so it's all right. So you're doing better than me. I don't play the trumpet. And you sing, so I don't really... I'm going to ask you a question that I don't understand the answer to anyway, but are you like an alto or...
I'm an alto.
I did that
but
right.
But like I can sing tenor.
Which is the next step
Which
up.
is the next step down.
Down. So you can sing deeper.
Yeah.
If you need to, but your natural place is an alto.
Yeah, and I can sing like mezzo range, which is in between alto and soprano.
Okay.
Which is higher than alto.
I'm learning things. See,
yeah.
That's what this is about. We're learning things right now. Okay. So, do you have a favorite song that you have done in choir class?
It's called Witness. We did it last year.
Can I get a witness like that? No, not that one. That's probably okay. That's not moving mountains.
Like, no.
Okay. What's it about? What's the song about?
So it's asking who's going to be a witness for my Lord, and it gives like examples of.
Wait, they let you do that at school?
Yes. Well, yeah, yes, we do. We can do that at Central.
That's fun.
But like it talks about Samson, how he was a witness, and I forgot the other guy's name. But it's the guy who came in the middle of the night to Jesus to ask him, and he was like
Nicodemus.
Yeah, Nicodemus.
Okay.
I forgot his name.
Pretty cool. That's all right. That's awesome. That's an awesome song. They let you do that at school. That's so cool. So in color guard, what do you do there? Like I've seen you do it, but I want you to explain to them.
So basically, in marching band, you have different sets. So basically we just add color to the performance.
Okay.
So using our flags and basically our uniforms, we add color and provide extra movement in our performance that we have. Like
on halftime shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, halftime shows and competitions on Saturdays.
Gotcha. Okay. So you have a big long stick with a flag on the end of it that you could jab at people if you need to. You're the protection for the band is what I'm gathering.
Yeah.
I like that. I'll call it that. Anyway, so now you do an awesome job. I've seen you do it. I've watched you at I think a homecoming game. I've seen you at. So let's shift gears a little bit away from. Well, no, let's go back to. We'll stay with school for just a second. What's your favorite? Now I'm gonna do two different ones. Okay. So what's your favorite core subject? Out of not teacher, not because of a teacher, but your just favorite core subject. So between math, science, social studies, language arts, ELA, which one of those four is your favorite?
Social studies.
Why do you like social studies?
I love learning about history.
Okay.
So learning about the past, especially American history, learning about the things that we've done in the past and how they probably could repeat in the future.
Oh, very cool. Awesome. I like that. That's a good concept to have. Now, out of all your other classes, because you don't just go to those 4 classes every day, out of all your other classes, what's your favorite class to go to?
I'd have to say choir.
Choir with Mr. Boyd, correct?
Mr. Boyer.
Mr. Boyd. I did that to him. Why do I call you Mr. Boyd? I'm sorry, Mr. Boyer. Shout out to Mr. Boyer, Central High School Choir and Central Middle School Choir. Awesome dude. Goes to church here. That's one reason why he's awesome. But I love that guy. He's incredible. My bad, Mr. Boyer. I did that to you last year. Anyway, my brain is shutting down. All right, so choir with Mr. Boyer. Is your favorite class to go to. What about teacher? Who is your, this is going to be fun because if your teachers watch this, they're going to be like, why am I not your favorite teacher? Anyway, who is your favorite teacher?
It's a tie between 2.
Okay.
It's Miss Fletcher.
Okay. What's she teach?
Well, she teaches not publications. She teaches photography stuff.
Okay.
And, computer apps and graphic arts.
Okay.
And she's the school yearbook teacher.
Okay.
Does all of that. And then Mr. Boyer.
And then Mr. Boyer, of course, because he's Mr. Boyer. All right. Now let's shift out of. How long have you went to Central? All your life?
All my life. I've went since preschool.
Okay.
But we did parents and teachers with Central.
Okay.
So I've been there forever.
Your whole life. In fact, I remember when my daughter Jaden, who's the same age as you, was little, and we were starting. We were at Central, and I remember coming to some of the school like we're talking at Central Elementary, kindergarten, first, second grade. I remember seeing you guys. I remember seeing your dad because I've known your dad.
Forever.
Since I was 12. Since I was 12 years old, I have known her dad. And he was older than me. I will leave it like that. Hey, quit. He's just a few years older than me. I might have been a little bit younger than 12 even. But, so I've known your dad a long, long time. So have you enjoyed, because you don't know any other school, do you wish you could have got to try another school? Is there another school that you would like to go to, maybe just to see? Or are you okay? Are you just happy that you've been here and you want to stay here?
I'm happy that I'm at Central, but I honestly want to go to each school and have their choir director. That's what I want to do.
Just to see?
Just
okay.
to see how that is.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. All right, so let's shift gears now away from school, and let's and we're gonna stay light and we'll get into some spiritual stuff here in a minute. But favorite. Okay, this is fun. I love this. What is your favorite food to eat? Favorite type of, not place. We'll get to that in a minute. Not place to go, but what's your favorite food to eat?
I love eating pizza.
Pizza. Oh, she's killing me. Every student is pizza bound. Not every one of them. A lot of them are. That's okay. We eat a lot of pizza here in Lit every week, every Wednesday. Glory to God. But what's your favorite, not place, but what's your favorite pizza to eat?
Hawaiian.
Hawaiian, like pineapples and ham and...
Yeah, pineapples and ham.
Okay, just pineapples and ham.
Yes.
No onions?
No onions.
Oh man, onions are good for you.
Well, yeah, actually, they are good on pizza.
They are good on pizza. So let me ask you this question then. If you're getting a Hawaiian pizza, where's your favorite place to get it from?
I have to think on that one.
That's a hard one.
Because, like, I haven't really had Hawaiian pizza from all of, like, the places, like, around here.
Okay, so let me ask you this question then. Like, you've had pizza from every place around here. What's your favorite place to just have pizza from?
I think Little Caesars.
Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll remember that. I, preferably, if I'm going to eat pizza, if I'm eating delivery type pizza or like takeout type stuff, I'm going with Domino's.
I know.
That's my favorite place. We eat it a lot, but
yes,
that's not why we eat it a lot. But anyway, we eat it a lot. Now, we get a chicken Parmesan garlic ranch.
That was so good.
That was a good pizza.
Yes.
I also heard that Domino's has a barbecue chicken pizza. Sounds pretty good and appetizing. Might try that one tonight for Lit. Anyway,
Sidetrack.
just so you all know, we're having good pizza. But my favorite, I like Cece's. Like if I'm doing like weird, I should say weird,
yeah.
but like see,
I love Cece's.
So Cece's pizza. Now,
good.
all right, we're gonna switch it up now. We know pizza's your favorite food, and if you're eating pizza from someplace, but is that your favorite restaurant to go to?
No.
Pizza. Okay, what's your favorite restaurant to go eat at?
Are we talking like on special occasions?
Anytime.
Okay, so
anytime.
like, if it's special occasions, it's probably gonna be like Olive Garden or Red Lobster or something. But like any ordinary one that's like around here, or maybe not even close to out here. But I would love to go to Zaxby's.
Zaxby's?
Even though it's not close.
Have you not been to Zaxby's?
I have
You went
been
to Zaxby's
yes.
with us, right?
Yes,
Down
and I
in
loved
Tennessee.
it. I said it
Okay.
was better than Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, guys.
there's something wrong with you.
I'm sorry.
but
I'm offending everybody who's probably watching this.
Zaxby's is good.
But Zaxby's is really good.
It is. It's close. It's like if I want a chicken sandwich, I'm going Chick-fil-A. But
Yeah.
Zaxby's got all kinds of other types of chicken stuff going on. That's pretty good.
Although you have to drive to Arnold to get your Chick-fil-A.
That's true. I do have to drive to Arnold to get my Chick-fil-A. So, Olive Garden, Red Lobster. So you like seafood as well?
Yes, I like seafood.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. All right. So, let me think here. If you okay. I haven't asked this. I haven't asked this to anybody. I haven't asked this question to anybody. Now this is a hypothetical question. I don't believe in magic, okay? And this ain't gonna happen because I don't believe in reincarnation either. It's all a bunch of hooey. But nevertheless, if you could just go be a person in history for a day, like anybody, for one day, you could just be like, I want to be such and such on this day for this reason. Who is it and why? That's fun. See, now we're getting deep, and she's like, "Oh, I gotta think. This hurts because there's a lot. Like, because this is your one shot to pick anybody you want to be on the planet for one day. Who's that gonna be?"
Honestly, I would say Jesus, just because like I want to see like I want to see all these miracles that took place back then, and I want to see like how things like culture even was back then.
Yeah. Okay. So Jesus, do you have a certain point? Maybe not the crucifixion day, but like he's still handling that. But no, I'm just anyway. But like, what day would that is there a specific miracle that stands out to you in the Bible that you would be like, I would really like to be? Or I mean, here, can I tell you mine? And maybe this will influence you. Like, I think like after the resurrection of Jesus, like after he's come back and he's meeting with the disciples, that would be a fun day to be Jesus. I'm just throwing that out there.
That would be cool. But like, I'm also thinking like when Jesus walks on the water.
Okay.
Because that would just be so cool. Like I may not want to be like Jesus in that moment, but I want to be like a bystander and see.
Okay, so you'd like to be like one of the apostles or somebody around watching. Okay, I get you. All right. So, okay, let's. I'm gonna keep it light for just a second. Favorite sport? What's your favorite sport?
I'm not really into sports. I'm sorry, but my favorite sport would be softball.
Softball,
because it's one that I've played,
and because I was her coach. Have you noticed a theme? Like, I think I've coached one out of everybody that we've interviewed at this point, as far as the girls go. I have coached all three of the girls. I have, because it's been Cadence and you and my daughter. That's the only girls that we've interviewed at this point, and I have coached all three of them.
Yes.
Boy, and I wasn't a very good coach. So, but that's okay. I made it somewhat fun sometimes. So softball. What was your favorite position to play when you played softball?
I played like every single position
except
for like catcher because I couldn't.
You did play just about all of them.
Yeah.
Which one was your favorite?
Probably pitcher and first base or third base.
Okay, because that's where the ball comes to quite a bit. And
that's just where I'm most comfortable at because that's where I've played the most.
Okay. Would you consider jumping back into softball ever again, or are you just done?
If it's for school, no.
Okay, just for fun,
but like
maybe?
for fun, yes, I would. I would love to.
Okay. All right. What's your favorite sport? Do you like to watch any kind of sports at all, ever?
No.
No? Okay. That's cool. Do you have all right, let's go into this. How about favorite board games? Do you have like a favorite board game or favorite game you like to play?
I like playing Clue.
Clue? Okay, my wife loves playing Clue. She annihilates me 90% of the time. So maybe you and Sister April should get together and play Clue and see what happens. But so Clue, what about Clue? Do you just like murdering people or what's?
No, I like mysteries. Okay. I loved mystery books and I loved watching the old mystery TV shows.
All right.
I'm sorry.
So what's your favorite old mystery TV show to watch?
Perry Mason.
Perry Mason. Half of you are like, Perry who?
Perry Mason, Matlock, and Diagnosis Murder.
See, y'all have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, one of them, I have no idea. Like, I don't even know who Diagnosis Murder is. Perry Mason I've heard of, and Matlock I've heard of. Matlock, was that Andy Griffith?
Yes.
That was Andy Griffith. So he played it. It doesn't matter. So Clue's your favorite game to play, board game-wise. Do you have a favorite card game?
Face 10 or Skippo.
Face 10 or Skippo, okay. And I play a lot of card games with your brother Travis, so I was curious if you like...
Yeah, and
like
Unstable Unicorns and Exploding Kittens.
Yes.
Those are fun.
And, Bears versus Babies. And
I haven't played that one yet.
that's your brother has it. You should play it. I like it. He doesn't care for it as much.
We haven't played it.
What about... are you... Okay. When you play games with your family, do you win most of the time?
It depends on what game. But yes, it's either my mother or me.
Okay. Who wins Clue most of the time?
We don't have Clue.
Oh, you don't have Clue and it's your favorite game? Okay,
yeah.
Okay, we need to work on that. I'll buy you Clue as a gift, a parting gift when you get ready to leave here. Okay. Unstable Unicorns, who wins?
I've won once. We've only played it like twice.
Oh, okay.
I won the first time, and Travis won the last.
Okay.
Those last two, I'm pretty sure.
Phase 10. Who wins that one?
Me or my mom.
You or my mom. Gotcha. Okay. Does anybody cheat trying to play these games?
No.
Okay.
We're not allowed to.
Oh.
And I wouldn't do it anyway.
My wife gets mad at me when I
You're not supposed to do
I don't
that.
necessarily cheat, but I scheme with other people at the table. It's all right.
That's not really cheating. That's just influencing.
That's what is cheating.
If you're like talking, trying to give them like, hey, you should do this. That's influencing.
Sequence. You like sequence? We play sequence as well. So, okay. All right, so let's move. I'm going to shift this thing into some little, maybe deeper questions. What's your favorite Bible verse? Entirety of the Bible. You got a favorite verse. Which one is it?
Proverbs 28:1.
Tell us what that is.
The wicked flee when no one pursues, but the righteous are as bold as a lion.
There you go. That's awesome. So what stands out about that? I mean, obviously, if you listen to what you just said, we should know what stands out about that. When did that become a favorite verse for you?
When I was like kind of put in this team, it was like these girls, we were all like this team because it was kind of like Voltron, but don't go watch Voltron, okay? Because it's not right. But I mean, and that was like one of the scripture verses that was put out to us, and I'm like, that's really awesome because like in Voltron, what they like control are these robotic lions that like form this mechanical person called Voltron. Okay.
So that's awesome. That's good. So what was that? Were you in kids' church? Were you in junior high at that time?
I was actually, I think, in 8th grade, maybe 9th grade.
Okay.
It was like around Easter.
Gotcha. Okay.
So.
Awesome. Favorite book in the entirety of the Bible? Like, where are you going to read? Like, when you sit down to read your Bible, like, and you're having, I don't know, where's just your favorite place to go read in the Bible?
Esther.
Esther? I had a feeling you was going to say Esther. Tell us why, though.
Because Esther is like one of the most brave women in the Bible.
Yeah.
Because she faced an entire generation, an entire kingdom, and faced the king who could have killed her in an instant.
Yeah.
When she walked into the courtroom, but she faced the king to tell him that his right-hand man was trying to kill her and her family and her people.
It took a lot of guts. Yeah. As a woman in a culture where women weren't really allowed to speak.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's cool. That's very cool. And I've asked this to every student. I'm going to ask it. I think I've asked it to every student. I asked it to most of them. Now, you can't pick Jesus on this one because I've told them all. If you've seen any of the other videos, I tell them they can't pick Jesus. Any person in biblical history, anybody, if you had the opportunity to meet anybody and ask them one question, a question, who is it and what's the question?
Why are you asking hard questions?
Because it's the fun of life right now.
Probably Peter.
Peter? And what would you ask him?
I'd probably ask him, thinking, because there's probably so many questions we could ask him.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I want to change that.
Okay.
I want to go back in time and ask Eve what was she was thinking.
That's a good question. Like, I want to slap you now, Eve. Thanks. You ruined it for all of us, you jerk. Anyway, no, I'm just joking. Hopefully she's in heaven. Hopefully she got her life right with God. All right, so you go back in time and you ask Eve, what were you thinking? Why did you do this? Because, I mean, literally, you got to walk with God, and then you blew it.
Like, we all could have still been there.
Yeah.
If you just would have stayed on the correct path.
Absolutely. Hey, life lesson right there. We all could still be there if we just stay on the right path.
Exactly.
You could preach that. I might let you sometime. So now I'm gonna switch it up. It'll lighten a little bit here, and this doesn't have to be biblical history because so anybody in history, it could be 20 years ago. They could still be alive even to this day, or maybe it's Abraham Lincoln. I don't know. Who would you like to go back and ask a question to? Just in history in general? Or who would you just like to go ask a question to in general? Like, what's the burning thing happening in your head, like right now, that says, I want to go ask this question? And who is it? It is fun. It is fun. This is the fun part of life, where I make life really
Because
difficult.
like I'm trying to think, because there's like so many people in history that I could go back and ask questions to, but I mean like I think I'm gonna still stick to the biblical part.
No, that's
of it
fine.
because,
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I'm gonna go back to Moses.
Moses. Okay. What you
And
gonna ask Moses?
I'm gonna ask him like how did he feel whenever he had to leave like the Israelites down here and go where they weren't comfortable at into the top of the Mount Sinai to where God is and
Okay.
come up there into God's presence, but I don't know.
You
how to
could preach
explain
that too, because I know what
Yes.
you mean. I know what
Yeah.
you're saying. Like, was it uncomfortable to leave what's comfortable? How, like, what did it feel like to leave comfortable with
Yeah.
your people and go to the presence of God? That's why are you not preaching tonight? I mean, seriously.
I mean, I could preach it tonight.
I mean, that's like every student.
Yeah.
Like, why do we, what's the driving force behind putting us out of comfortable and putting us in the presence of God? That's good. You need to work on that message, because you'll probably preach that sometime soon. So
Do it whenever.
work on it soon. All right, so one parting thing, last thing, I've given every other student the opportunity to share something, just anything, to everybody out there who's going to be watching this. Like, what's one thing, what's one piece of advice, what's one thing you want to make sure everybody knows before we go?
I want you all to know that whenever you're in a service and you have an opportunity to go seek God, or like anytime, don't stay in your chair. Don't just stand up. Get out of your comfort zone, because getting out of your comfort zone, you can get out and you can, like Moses, climb the mountain and go to God's presence and like open the door and enter into his presence.
Amen. Amen. This is why these students are who they are. We don't, and I say this, and I don't mean this negative towards anybody, but we have awesome students here who are leaders, who are challenging other students to go after God in his presence. And that's what we're about. Look, I put everybody on the lit team. I don't care. I'm good with that. But these guys are exceptional, and they do exceptional things, and they love Jesus, and they love seeing students reach the presence of God. Hey, that's been incredible. Thank you, Ciera, for hanging out with me today and letting us get to know you. We have all these videos on YouTube and on Instagram and on Facebook. You can go back and watch them anytime you want. And we've done interviews with several students to this point, and we're going to keep going. We're going to interview everybody, and all the new students that come in, we're going to interview them on our lit team as well. So like I said, you can find us on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube. There'll be links following this video. We'd love to have you guys join us on a Wednesday night and come and encounter God in an incredible way. And don't just watch videos. Come visit us, and come hang out with us, because you will enjoy your time here, I promise. I'm Pastor Jake. This is Ciera. But hey, thanks for hanging out with us today. And until next time, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
You said, Jesus, there would be another student missions movement out of America. Oh God, so we say, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, God.